was reading an article today, and it was the article, the gist of the article was really the standard form contracts are just not suitable for this particular environment, because they generally sort of, people have to go, retreat 10 paces, and it sort of becomes very adversary and very conflict orientated, and that's what the processes are set up for. But really, so you got your liquidated damages and your delay costs and all the note and everything like that. That's if everyone adopts what their contractual entitlements allow them to do, we're just going to be bogged down in disputes forever.
Absolutely, yeah, and we've seen the good and bad here. There's, and especially at the start where it was still a bit uncertain, you had a lot of companies really worried about sending their staff to site, and I can give you some statistics in a minute to put that into context for you. But we had a lot of companies worried about sending their workers to site for their safety, for their health. But then you had their clients saying, well, under the contract, you need to keep the work going, so get on site. So there was this real conflict of protecting your staff and your people, as opposed to financially, what's the impact? We've seen a lot of people since the start, like a lot of sites agreed to put different measures in place to help protect this. The government have also put out some guidance on social distancing measures that people should be putting in place. So now that there's a bit more clarity around that sort of thing, productivity is still pretty low on sites, but the number of sites that are open has definitely increased. And people are just, we've got longer working hours, that sort of thing that is helping everyone sort of get through it the best they can. But it's certainly not so much, for the last couple of weeks, I haven't seen anything too major, but definitely at the start, there was a lot of questions about, can they enforce the contract against me in the current circumstances? What's my liability if I just don't go to site? And there was a lot of sort of legal questions that we had to look at in terms of, well, this is what the government's saying, but actually your contract says this, and, but most people, the last few weeks, maybe the last month, we've been in lockdown now for quite a while, we've been seeing a lot more commercial kind of cooperation, even if it's interim. Like, I don't know what's going to happen when everything goes back to normal and then the project's still not finished. But yeah, it's definitely, everyone's still protecting their position under their contracts, or they should be. So the contract's still running as normal, but most people are having quite a commercial discussion about it, I think, which is good to see.